I'm in Spencer, North Carolina, and the motto here is be careful. This is a state railroad or state transportation music. Before radios, dispatchers used the telephone. This is downtown Spencer. Relax. I'll turn on the chandelier and you can enjoy your ride on the Southern Railroad. The dining car. Steam locomotion. These are steamers. Evan Shell sold gas. Check out the price. 10 gallons, $3.20. 20 gallons, $6.40. Wow. Those were the days. All right, this right here is a what is this? A Packard Studebaker? It's a Packard. No, it's a Nash. A Nash. And look at that. Isn't that cool? They all had wonderful hood on them. Here's an Edsel. Epic failure by Ford. The Edsel. Kind of like them though. They were sort of ugly, but look at how. Look at all that chrome in the real. Hey, here's a Corvair pickup. Now this is a rear engine. Rear engine. So the engine is in the back. Look at this deck coming out here. Corvair 95. All right, now, here we go. This is what I had, 65 Mustang convertible. Mine was white and had a black top, red interior. And the Corvair convertible, look at this. The car that made Ralph Nader famous, or infamous, I should say. The engine is in the rear, so they tended to spin around. And this is a DeSoto. DeSoto. Look at that big old V8. Lots of room. See how that, look at the motif of the interior. I like the color too. Long, lean, and look at those tail fins. Oh my God. This is a Ford. Don't know what year. Look at that, it's convertible. That's a pretty early one. Look at the brass. Got a wooden handle steering wheel, wooden spokes. Wow, this place is huge. There's a roundhouse. That's where I'm headed next. Not this one yet. Little Duke powertrain. I think they had 17 stalls here. This one right here is a diesel. The Bob Julian roundhouse was named after a foreman named Bob Julian. You are now in one of the largest roundhouses still standing in the United States. At the height of operations during World War II, as many as 3,000 people worked in this and surrounding buildings of Spencer shops and freight yard. Number 542. Leading to driving 8, trailing 0. This is where it worked at, from Mount Airy to Sanford, and from Danville to Charlotte. To get an idea how big these things are. There's 544. I guess it's the same model. And look, these are depot seats. $1031. What's a different model? Wonder what this was. 1031 was one of 25 identical locomotives ordered by ACL, Atlantic Coast Line, from Baldwin in 1913. The engines were referred to as 10-wheelers because of their 6 driving wheels and 4 leading wheels. Steam and mechanical. This is all mechanical switches, control devices. Just where he sat, it didn't look real comfortable, does it? You have this monster belching in front of you. And here's the coal car. Wow. There's the flame going. Some more coal. The fireman makes steam. Wow. That would be a hot job in the summer, huh? The engineer runs the train, but the conductor is the boss. They are equally responsible for safe operation, making it go. Johnson bar E acts like a gear shift. Johnson bar, this right here. See that with gear shift. Setting forward and reverse how efficiently steam can use in the cylinders. The Champion. This would be a diesel. Atlantic Coast Line. What does that mean? And look, here's one painted purple. What in the world? This is a wood-sided Seaboard Airline caboose. The name Seaboard Airline confused a lot of investors who thought, they thought they were buying airline stocks. This one stayed in service until the 60s. And here's a freighter. Cargo. And a crane. Wow. Guess this is how they would do repairs. Pick up trains that ran off the tracks, etc. This is the aviation part. And this right here would be a instrument training for Eastern Airlines. So an operator would sit out here. Simulator. It's a simulator. All right. Here we go, the Raleigh. Huh. First locomotive used by the Raleigh and Gaston Railroad Company, built in England in 1836. It looks English, like it was English rigs. The original Raleigh saw 3 decades of service in North Carolina. It's used by both sides in the Civil War. Warford and Wilbur's. The first flight, December 17th, 1903. (1958) route now. They go to Atlanta, Charlotte, Winston-Salem, down in eastern North Carolina, to Roanoke, Washington, D.C., Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Louisville, Knoxville. Yeah, the route had expanded by the 70s. Oh, this is 1986. Meanwhile, back at the Wright brothers' first aircraft. Looks so simple. like a kite. Okay, Eastern Airlines, the Wings of Man. This is a Lockheed 1049 Super Constellation. Eastern operated in the Carolinas, and it went bankrupt. What is this? All right, this is a diesel engine providing electricity. The trains are moved by electricity now with diesel engines. The big change. The difference between a steam locomotive and a diesel locomotive boils down to money. The steam locomotive produces power by external combustion. The diesel makes power more efficiently by internal combustion, like autos, in which it burns fuel directly inside the engine. The diesel is also more powerful, more versatile, can travel further between maintenance and fuel stops. The first diesel locomotive arrived in Spencer in 1941, towed by a steam engine. Craftsmen whose jobs were tied to older technology did not take kindly to the new vehicle. North Carolina Railroad, the company shops built here in 1857 for maintenance and repair of the NC Railroad, closed in 1866. And here's Bob Julian marker. That's when it was built in 1924. And this is a fire hose for inside the factory. The shop, aerial view of the Spencer rail yards. This is where I am right now. Roundhouse on that end right here. That's the master mechanics shop. Oh, right here. Right here. And I guess the big building is the blacksmith shop. This is a yellow velocipede. The gang foreman used this for checking on the track repairs. Carolina Lining Bar Gang. Gandy dancers. Oh boys, is you right? I got done right. All I hate about lining track is these old bars done bust my back. Hey, oh boys, can't you line them track? Oh boys, can't you line them track? Oh boys, can't you line them track? Let's go see Eloise go lining track down in the hollow below the field. Angels are working on my chariot wheel. Oh boy, can't you line them track? Oh boy, can't you line them track? Oh boys, can't you line them track? Oh boy, can't you line them track? A lining crew known as the Gandy dancers manually line railroad tracks unto the ties. Each crew had a foreman and about 10 to 30 workers, or Gandy dancers. A Gandy was a bar for a lining. It's a lining bar used to align tracks with manual leverage. Workers picked up the rail using tongs placed on the railroad plates, spiked it down to the ties. In order to keep fluid motion, many gangs sang songs. Along with blues and rag, they sang African spirituals passed down through slavery. Look at this picture. This is on a PA system, I guess, simulating the noise environment within the roundhouse shop. Had to be noisy. It's called the back shop. This place is huge. This is a Pullman car, the Southern Railroad, called the Catawba River. Look at these big hoists. All right, they got a boat exhibition too. And what is this right here? Some kind of little parade vehicle. We have dugouts. This one is pretty big. That one looks like a canoe. Uwharrie Clipper. Conestoga. Conestoga ho. Look at this workbench. It's Melville. The Melville All-Star milk truck. Melville Dairy, Burlington, NC. Wow. RFD mail carrier on a buggy. Horse-drawn in 1918. 39-mile route in Salisbury. He left home early in the morning, carried mail, lunch for himself, and feed for his horse. Returned late at night. And here's a Railroad Express truck. Shipping truck. Whatever happened to the Railroad Express? This is a Chevy. And we have club cars galore. Some of the machinery. This is a Wankel engine from a Mazda RX-3 automobile. This guy was a machinist, and he converted this to an aircraft engine pusher for his home-built aircraft amphibian called the Coot. Look, he's got a Coot on the side of the engine. It had 4 moving parts in the Wankel engine. I've never heard of a Sky Ranger by Rearwin. (1946) Commonwealth rear-end Sky Ranger. It's a neat looking plane. Here's one of the little buggies for Piedmont. And to the right of the beacon light is the 200,000th car from Pulliam. 50-foot, made in Alabama. They stopped making them in 1981. And here's a DC-3 project going on, a rebuild. It's the Govs car, the Govs limo with white wall tires. It's a Fleetwood Cadillac. Now, Elvis would be proud to ride in one of these babies. And look here, here's a Dodge. No, it's a Plymouth patrol car. It's got the blue light. Don't know what year it is. Sometime in the 70s. State Patrol. DC-3. Hand car. It's one of the little velocipedes. All right, this is the vehicles and motorcycles. Let's check them out. It's a Honda Goldwing. This is a Harley Davidson. A Studebaker. This is a Rail Runner emergency electromagnetic proof. And we have a Plymouth, 1950s. Another Edsel. Oh boy, look at this. Continental Coupe. Needs a new tire. 2-door. Had the distinctive spare tire. And this right here is a Imperial, I believe. Yes, it is. Chrysler Imperial. There's a Jeep Wagoneer. I had one like that. 1968, mine had a Buick engine in it. And it was a gas guzzler. This would be a Caddy. What is this, Eldorado? And we got fire trucks and we got buggies. Here's the 200,000 boxcar. It's a French railroad car. Must have been from World War II. I mean World War I. A quick step hook and ladder. Look, it's got solid rubber tires. Jeep Wagoneers were built like tanks. Look at these distinct tail lights on the Imperial. A Studebaker Commander. All right, let's go check out the trucks. Carolina Trucking Freight, Carolina Freight has gone out of business. I went by there today through Cherryville. There's a big freight yard there that's empty. Flatbed International. One of these are tough old trucks too, Internationals. And there's a Studebaker, I believe, carrying a wagon. Look at this. Yeah, Studebaker. These things are almost sexy. It was a real well-designed, beautifully designed truck. Too bad they went out of business. There's a Ford Wrecker. And there's the trailer. This is a Freightliner, which is, I think they make these here in North Carolina. Thurston. Look at the Swan. Old Dominion, Thomasville, NC. Old Dominion is still going strong. Thurston. White. That's the name of the engine. White. We have the modern truck, the Volvo. Look at the mirrors. Huge sleeping cab. What a difference, huh?